We're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. Ashton Doolin now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Zach Bond with the tackle.
He was brought down by
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hiking 18.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That's brought in. This is back Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
A gain of
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
That play clock running low, and Shane Steichen signals for a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Campbell on the stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They got 21 yards on the play, and that is good for an Indianapolis first down. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, it's Jones to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They run it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Let's get it out wide, complete. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 35.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. It could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10. At their own
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Jones setting up the play action. That's more into the hands of Pittman. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Colts.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
From the gun, Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On first down, Hurts escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. He had it for a moment. but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And second down coming up.
Great, set. Hey, Silver.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's got it at the 5. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They send a receiver in motion right. From the red zone now. Roll right side, caught by Smith. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Barkley will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. On the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm. Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At the 29-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
19 tight.
On first down, Jones. Throw caught at the 6. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Ready up.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Here we go. 70.
Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Running right, it's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On second down, here's Barkley. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Straight. Straight. On anyone else?
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Play action now with Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team...
Oh, no, they get it yet again. Picked off Ray Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now Hurts. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offensive line fast.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. A lot of space ahead.